AI tools are transforming the creative space around us, speeding up our work, unlocking abilities that once required years of professional training, and putting powerful tools in the hands of anyone who's willing to learn. Over 90% of people who start learning AI video quit within the first week. Now that's not because it's hard, it's because it's overwhelming. AI is moving so fast, new tools are dropping daily, and that's exactly why I made this video. I'm going to cut through the noise, skip the fluff, and give you clear, simple starting points so that you can build real skills and actually move forward in this new AI era. We're going to cover text-based editing, AI prompting for video, automated audio and visual enhancements, repurposing content. And don't worry about taking notes, I'll share a free PDF cheat sheet for using AI at the end of this video. Let's dive in. Let's start with a skill that will save you the most time immediately. Most people think video editing means sitting in front of a timeline, dragging clips around to get them exactly where they need to be, scrubbing back and forth so that they can find the exact segment that they needed, and just trying to find that moment that they're working on by going through a whole timeline. It's slow, it's tedious, but what if you could edit a video the same way you edit a Google Doc? That's exactly what text-based editing lets you do. Tools like Riverside actually take your footage and automatically transcribe everything that was said. And then they let you cut, rearrange, and clean up your video just by editing text. Let me play a little bit of this video and show you. So I've rebuilt the whole thing, everything I've been doing in OpenClaw, so I could actually get rid of this word here. I don't want to say this bit. I just highlight it, look at this like a text document, hit the delete button, and then play back. Rebuilt the whole thing using, that is pretty incredible. I just made an edit to my video there by selecting text and deleting. Now, if I want to jump anywhere here, I can just read my text document until I find exactly the part of the video that I need and I can select it. This is really, really cool. Now, it doesn't stop there because I can actually go into the search bar here and I can type in something I want to find, such as Claude, hit enter, and it'll find every instance of where I said Claude. It even calls it out here on this timeline down below. So I can just click this point here and it'll jump me straight to the bit where I talk about, for instance, Claude code in this video. Absolutely amazing. This is a video I recorded earlier. We're taking a closer look at exactly how these things work. Now, want to move something? Well, let's see here. Let's type in the weather for Los Angeles. That's a great bit to cut. I'm going to do Command X. Yes, just like a Word document. I've cut it out. Then I can place my cursor at the start of this sentence, Command V, and look at that. It's actually pasted in where I've spoken about the weather in Los Angeles at this point in my video. Yes, I can use Command X, Command C, Command V, or the Control key, by the way, if you're on a PC, to literally copy and paste parts of my video. It's that literal. This is the foundation, and we're starting here because once you understand that video doesn't have to mean wrestling with a timeline, everything else becomes less intimidating. Now let's talk about the skill that most people think is the hardest, but actually it's the most learnable. When most people hear generate video with AI, they picture something complicated, maybe coding, technical settings, hours of trial and error in a complex interface. But the real skill here isn't technical at all. It's learning how to describe what you want. AI video and image generation runs on prompts, just the same as ChatGPT or Claude, right? Text descriptions that tell the AI what you want to create. And the better you get at writing those descriptions, the better your output will become. Things like B-roll, use that all the time as a content creator. Background images, stylized visuals, all of this can now be generated from a single sentence if you know how to write it. We're going to head back into Riverside because it also lets me create B-roll footage with AI. Let's click over here to the videos section and you'll see down here I've got a generate your AI B-roll interface that I can use. Now there are thousands of models out there that allow you to do this. Now I like jumping into Riverside because it keeps things simple. I have two leading models available to me for video generation, and you'll see here if I start to type something in, I can actually select from VO3, that's the awesome leading cutting edge model from Google, or Pika 2.2, which is another very capable and exciting video AI model. Now think of it like briefing a designer. The more specific and clear you are, the style, the mood, the action, the setting, the closer you will get to what you actually had in mind. And on top of that, each model you use has its own quirks and usage limitations. I go to Claude or ChatGPT first, tell it what I'm trying to achieve, and also what AI model I'm using, in this case Pika or Veo, and ask it to help me polish my prompt. Example, I want to create footage of a banana running an Ironman. I'll be using Pika 2.2 for this, and Claude has given me a prompt I can drop straight in. An anthropomorphic banana, oh that's a long word, with arms and legs, wearing a triathlon race kit and a swim cap, competing in an Ironman triathlon. This is brilliant. Sunny coastal course, very, very complex here. Pixar style 3D animation, energetic and triumphant mood, no text, no distortion. Wow, that's a big one. You can see the result right here. It's pretty good, isn't it? Now, it's the same idea in Veo 3, but it needs a completely different prompt. And here's what I've done for this one. Pixar-style 3D animated short, a low-wide tracking shot, follows an anthropomorphic banana. Still want to know more about that word. Arms and legs pumping hard. It's got very specific details. 2025 pinned to its chest there. You can see warm golden hour lighting. And also an audio prompt here with roaring crowd. So it's actually saying what to do for the audio. And you'll note here in Riverside, I can switch this on to generate my video clip with audio. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So let's generate and take a look.
And crossing the line, the banana.
So there you go. That one is really good, isn't it? The audio, the visuals, everything is bang on point. So the key, simplify the tools you use and make sure your video generation is prompted specifically for the tool you're using, because they each have different requirements. Before we dive into the next section, a quick reminder that I'm sharing a free PDF with all of this information included. The link is down below, and I'll share it again at the end of the video too. Now, a quick word to say thank you to all of my subscribers. If you've already hit subscribe, you are elite, and I'm grateful for your trust. Now, this is the section that makes your videos go from looking homemade to looking and sounding produced. Here's something that nobody tells beginners. The difference between a video that feels amateur and the one that feels professional usually has nothing to do with the camera or the script. It's the small things, those awkward silences, the background noise, or the dead air between the silences, the messy background you didn't have the time to fix. Well, the good news, AI handles all of that now automatically. We're talking about tools that detect and remove silences with one click. Over here in that same video I've been working on in Riverside, just go to my AI tools and you can see here I can remove pauses, yes, 72 of them, and save my viewers 33 seconds. With one click, the AI applies and will cut all across my video. And if I don't like what happened, I can just click revert to original and everything is rolled back immediately. Tools can also clean up your audio so it sounds like you've recorded in a studio too. Over here in Riverside, we've got Magic Audio, where you can apply studio quality sound to your speaking. Now, of course, you can choose to have high studio quality, or you can pump it down to close to the original. Now, in my case, in my particular video, you'll see I'm using a Pro mic, just the same as this video I'm making here. So I can apply some Magic Audio, but only a light amount. It'll remove some echo, maybe some background noise, and also just generally make me sound at a consistent volume level. So a really good tool to add into your arsenal. Tools can even fill gaps in your footage so cuts feel seamless. That's right, they do crosses with the audio and quick, nice cuts with your video so everything looks perfect. You don't need to learn audio engineering. You don't need a professional studio setup. You just need to know which tools to press and in what order. And as I've shown you here, you can actually go through. Number one, remove the pauses. You can even click remove filler words. Look at that. I had 37 ums and ahs in this video. With apply, it's all gone. Now you can see 33% of Magic Audio has been applied to my audio, called Keep Up with AI. Let's apply it and switch it up to high and have another listen, called Keep Up with AI. And you can hear on my particular voice, it's really smoothed it out because of course I'm already using professional grade equipment. But if you're on a little microphone or your iPhone's microphone, whatever it is, you're out and about, this is going to be an absolute lifesaver. And finally, we'll move on to the last one. This is where the real leverage is. Now, here's a question. What if every long video you made could automatically become 5 more pieces of content? That's the idea behind repurposing. And AI has made it something that anyone can do without spending extra hours in the edit, which no one wants to do now. Long-form content like YouTube videos, interviews, podcasts, or webinars can now be automatically analyzed, clipped, reformatted, and turned into vertical short-form videos for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, with captions, cropping, and pacing all handled for you. Now, this matters because the creators who are winning right now aren't necessarily making more content, they're getting more out of the content they've already made. One video becomes a short becomes a reel becomes a clip on LinkedIn, all without starting from scratch. That's how you build a presence without burning out. So you'll see when I go back to my project here where I've got my recording I was just working on, I can click the Made For You tab here, and this will take me into a section which actually has an edited episode for me, but it's also got some magic clips here. Yes, that's right, 4 short form clips that are just around 30 seconds in duration, and a score in the top left on how likely they are to go viral. So this one I'm definitely going to be using. I can click share, and I can share it to any of my favorite social platforms. I can also download it for upload wherever I would like, and if I want, I can go in and edit. Now you'll see we're inside the editor, and we've already got these black areas here where the AI has found silences it wants to already cut out. We can use the text-based editor to tidy this up should we like, but as I've mentioned, just one click of the captions button and then choosing captions, just like that. We can choose any style. We can even move the captions around and resize them to make them larger and fit the exact style we need. And that's your foundation: text-based editing, AI prompting, audio and visual polish, and repurposing. 4 skills that if you start practicing this week will put you ahead of 90% of people who try to get into AI video creation and give up. Now, here's the thing. We covered a lot in this video, so if you want something to come back to, I've put it together in a free guide that breaks down everything we talked about skill by skill with action steps you can follow right now. It's called the AI Video Creators Starter Playbook, and the link to grab it is for free in the description down below. And if you're ready to keep going, YouTube is already showing you a video you should watch next, and I'd recommend you trust it. The best thing you can do right now is stay in the loop, keep the momentum going, don't close that tab, don't save it for later, hit the video and keep building. I'll see you there. Thanks.